Well, hello, my karma babies. I'm back again. How are you guys doing? Listen, welcome to all the new karma babies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, welcome back all my old karma babies. You guys know that Granny loves you and I miss you when I'm not on here with you. And it always makes me happy when I get to sit down with you guys and talk to you a little bit. Know if you remember the video, and I'm gonna link it for you, the video that I titled something like take your money out of the bank. Yes, I said take your money out of the bank, and I told you what to do with it. Now you figure out what you want to do with your own money. You figure out if you want to take it out of the bank or if you want to leave it in the bank. But I feel that you know what's going on with the economy. You know what's going on around you. You know all the losses that are occurring. I think, is it Ford is about to lay off like 3,000 people. There's a lot going on, guys. And a lot of the times I don't watch the news because it's so doggone depressing. So I don't watch the news, but here and there, you know, something will come across to my phone or I will watch a little bit of the news. Guys, pay attention. I always tell you to pay attention, right? Yes, I told you about the video. I told you on that video, I said, take your money out of the bank. And guess what? Since then, I've noticed several other people have told you the same thing. They've said, take your money out of the bank. You can invest it in gold or silver, or you can bury it in the backyard in a can. Don't bury paper money because it's going to rot. I mean, figure it out. Bury it, put it in the freezer. Put it wherever you want to put it, you know, bring it in the house, do whatever, you know, but take your, you know, I'm not advocating that you go rushing to the bank and taking all your money out, but I want you to pay very close attention to what's going on with banks. Now, you know, I told you that for many years, I did work for in the banking system for over 35 years. It's been a while. So a lot has changed. A lot of things are digital and this and that and the other. But, you know, money is money and everything usually, sorry, I got something on my lip, and everything usually remains similar or the same. I did see an article a while back that JP Morgan, the CEO, Jamie Dimon, said that, you know, he didn't get first of all, he said that they were holding their money. They were holding the cash. They were putting it back, just like you need to be putting back food and money and all kinds of supplies and stockpiling. The bank, JP Morgan, was holding money to the side. And I believe recently he came out and said that he did not get, or the bank did not get, the return that they had anticipated. A lot of banks are closing. I know there's an issue with Wells Fargo banks closing. I think Bank of America, you know, a lot of banks and businesses are moving away from brick and mortar. You know, that's just added expense. And a lot of them are now going into online, you know, as much online as possible. Also, guys, let me tell you this. I did see an article that said that very, very soon Canada was going digital with cash. Now, I can't remember the complete article, but I believe that that is the way of the future, that things are going to be more digital. So just like I said, keep an eye and pay attention. Now, Here's an article that well, it's not an article that I came across. Here's another bank for you. Regions Bank sent out messages to their customers. They sent out messages to their customers. And what they said was, and I'm going to read some of it to you guys. I'm not going to read the entire thing. I'm going to leave, I'm going to put it in here somewhere, and you can go back later and read the entire article for yourself. But, banks are no more safer holding your money than you are holding your own money. Just remember what's going on in China with not all the banks there, but some of the banks there locked down, holding their citizens' money. And when they tried to protest because they needed to have money to feed their family, it was a big riot. But just think, if you've got money in the bank and it closes down, they can hold you, they can keep your money. There's a such thing as a bail-in and a bail-out. So look it up. Look it up for yourself. But let me just tell you, I'm going to read a little bit of what Regions Bank has said to their customers. Now, they're not going to come out and tell you everything. You have to read between the lines. You have to read between the lines and just think, whatever they say, add 10 to it. Add 10 to it or more, okay? They literally came out and said, scam targeting region customers. Scam targeting. So they're telling you that there are scammers out there that are targeting their customers. And I'm going to read this part of it for you. The Federal Communications Commission, FCC, is tracking a rise in text message scams. We are aware that scammers are using SMS text links and phone calls to pose as Regions bankers, persuade customers to give out personal information and attempt to gain access to accounts. Now, they're telling us that there's people out there that are, trying to access our money, that they're sending us text messages. How are they sending you a text message? How do they know that you bank with them? Have they already tapped into Regions accounts as a whole? I believe so. My opinion. Because how else would they be able to target you as a Regions customer? How else would they be able to call you on the phone, on your cell phone? They, I believe, have tapped into different banks, or they have a way of tapping into the banks and getting your information. Just like they can tap into the bank and get information, they can tap into the bank and get your money. They can tap in and get your money. And this is not the first time that something like this has happened at Regions. It's happened in as far back as 2013. They even said at that time that their bank had been hacked. Guys, why do we have to trust a bank to hold our money? I know sometimes you might have so much of it, you don't know what to do with it, and you don't want to leave it in the house. Something might happen. I totally understand that. But in the way the cyber crimes are nowadays, get your money out of the bank. I reiterate it. Put you some money aside. Store it away just like you store your food. They're telling us, they are giving us a warning. They said that what they're doing is several things. Keep your software and mobile device up to date. Delete the text and block the incoming number if they text you. Delete it and block it. a lot of people may not be aware that it's a scammer. They may think that it's from their bank. Sometimes you can't tell the difference. Do not click on any links you have not requested. Why am I getting links? Why would you be getting links about your bank account if they don't already know that you bank at a particular bank? Why would you be getting a text from a scammer unless they already have your information? Be wise. Be smart. Protect your money. Protect your supplies. Money is just like one of your supplies. It's money. You're going to have money to be able to buy supplies. You know, another thing that they said on here, do not respond to suspicious texts, even if the message instructs you to type stop, to discontinue them. You see how they can access your information? You see how they can access? You think, oh, I'm going to hit stop so that I can get rid of this text message. Even if you hit stop, how do you know you're not dealing with the scammer? Regions Bank has told their customers point blank, scam targeting Regions customers. But they didn't come out and tell us why or how. They're going to tell you on a need-to-know basis. So you need to, handle your business on a need-to-know basis. Protect your money. Protect your resources. They're taking coins off. Yet you can't hardly, it's hard to even remember what cash even looks like anymore. Because everything is going digital. What if the bank goes offline? What if you can't access it through online means? What if you can't go to an ATM? Open your eyes, guys. Open your eyes and be prepared for any and everything. Guys, I'm going to get off. I'm going to leave this up there a little bit so that you can read it for yourself. If it's happening at Regions Bank, it's happening at other banks. They are not going to tell you. If they get a cyber attack, they don't even tell you that they're getting a cyber attack. Now, Regions did, come out in, I think, 2013 or somewhere around 2018 and literally say we were under a cyber attack. If they were doing it then, what are they doing now? What are they doing now? But banks are not that much forthcoming now because they know people are more in tune. They know people know more about cyber attacks and this and that and the other, and that people will be leery about leaving their money in different, different banks and stuff like that. Just open your eyes. Keep your eyes open, guys. I wanted to bring you this message because I don't know if anyone else has, but Regions Bank is saying that there's scams going on targeting their customers. Be on the lookout, guys. Talk to you later. I love you guys.